Welcome back to XO Protein Cookie Gaming. This is going to be one of my series that I upload. I usually go live on Twitch multiple times a week. My Twitch name is XO Protein Cookie. I usually main League of Legends or Dead by Daylight, but I play all types of games. So in these series, I'm going to be uploading survivors and killers of the Dead by Daylight game. I'm going to go over their lore and their perks and information about them. So this is Meg Thomas. This is one of the first survivors that came out with the game. I love her perks actually. They're really beneficial perks within the game. So she has adrenaline. You are fueled by unexpected energy when on the verge of escape. This perk activates when the exit gates are powered. Instantly heal 1 health state if you are injured or in the dying state and gain 50% haste for 3 seconds. Adrenaline ignores the exhausted status effect, causes the exhausted status effect for 40 seconds. This is a good one. I've actually used adrenaline a lot in the past. She also has quick and quiet. You do not make as much noise as others when quickly vaulting over obstacles or hiding in lockers. The vault and hide actions noise detection and audio range is reduced by 100%. Really good when you're trying to get away from a killer or when you just want to do objectives around the map and not be heard by the killer. This effect can only trigger once every 15 seconds. Again, really good. I don't remember if I'm running quick and quiet right now, but I usually do. Sprint Burst is also one of my favorites she has. When you start running, gain 50% haste for a maximum of 3 seconds. Causes the exhausted status effect for 40 seconds. Sprint Burst cannot be used while you're exhausted. You do not recover from exhausted status effect while running. Again, you can't use Sprint Burst all the time in map, but it is pretty helpful. So her lore is, perhaps it was her mother that had instilled the fierce streak in her, or maybe it was her father that left them when she was a baby. Meg excelled at schoolwork, but she was off of the rails. Unfortunately, an athletics coach encouraged her to channel her misspent energy on the track. She motivated herself into becoming a high school star and earned a scholarship to college. When her mother fell ill, Meg decided to give up her chance at college to care for the woman who had raised her. One summer's day, on a long run deep in the woods, Meg vanished. Search as they did, they never found her body. So yeah, she's a good one of the good survivors in this game, one of the first ones. And we're going to go over to the store and see all of her customizations that DBD has for her. This one's pretty cool. Different. I think these are like new outfits. Or I could be mistaken. I don't know. I remember this came out like a few years ago. A lot of people were running this outfit. Ski mask. This one's different. Again, I'll mention, like I've mentioned before, whether you're a killer or a survivor, I don't know. I mean, it's cool if you want to and you have like, you know, skills in the game where it doesn't really matter. But if the colors are stand out like bright colors in the game on the map. So whether you're a killer or survivor, you're going to be easily spotted. So I wouldn't really recommend it. But to each his own. This one's cool. This reminds me of Cyberbully. I think it's Cyberbully, the game. This one's really cool. This reminds me of like Assassin's Creed. Tennis outfit. Excuse me. Another tennis looking outfit. This one came out a few years ago. I remember people were wearing these. This one's awesome. I've never seen this one before. She has a lot of them. She looks like a mom in these vest ones. These are a little bit like her default clothing, except with hat, obviously. And yeah, this is her default. So that's Meg. She is a really good survivor in this game if you wanted to start with her or just run her randomly. She's a good one, and she has a lot of good perks too.